Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Rebecca Stew and the crew. My name is Rebecca and today we have a new video for y'all to show you what's new and what's been restocked at your local Dollar Tree store. So usually I go through the store and I organize it by section, but this week we're going to do something a little bit different. So let's go shopping. We're going to still organize it by section, but this is 100% geared towards the holiday season. We'll start with the apparel and accessories. They have the Santa hats. We've got the Avengers. There's also the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They have Spider-Man, also Stitch and Angel. Then there's Minnie Mouse with the pink. And we've got Snoopy this year, which is super popular. They have the regular Santa hat. These are 17 by 12 inches, by the way. They also have the sequence hats in the blue. There is gold, red, and these change to green. They had some elf hats, the headbands with the Christmas trees. They also have the deer antlers. You can get those in red or green. The elf headbands with the little elf ears and elf hats. Those are in red and green as well. These are some large tote bags that are reusable. We have the pastel nutcrackers and then the Santa. Also, these are the bracelets. They're adjustable with the jingle bells. They have those in green and in red. We have some jingle bell necklaces with the beads and the gold, red. Some neckties that say Merry Christmas with Christmas trees. They have some with the snowmen and snowflakes. Also, the tulle skirt that looks like a Santa skirt or a Mrs. Claus, I should say, skirt with the red and the white trim. The light up Rudolph nose. We also have these scarves with the red with the white pom-poms at the bottom and some of these socks. This one has the holly berries on it. There's Santa, snowflakes, gifts. There's bows, some candy, gingerbread houses, polka dots, Christmas lights, reindeer, the Santa. There's candy canes. That one has the blue background. They have lots of different candy cane socks. These are all different sizes. They have the no-show, then a little bit taller sock. And then they even have some that go all the way up to the knee. We've got the red and white stripes with the green toe and heel. The polka dots, those are those fluffy style socks. And there's the pink, lots of pinks this year, lots of pastel colors. These say they fit shoe size 5 to 9. The bows are super popular. There's the all red with the white bows. And then we have some gingerbread man. It says, "What's cracking?" The gingerbread houses with the pastel colors. This one just says Holly Jolly. That has the vintage colors with like the turquoise, pink, and red. More gingerbread men, some Santa socks, some more stripes. And then for the arts and crafts, we have these stickers. There are the candy cane stickers. There's 12 in that packet. And it's like a 3D style sticker that you can see through. The gemstone stickers with the hollies. They also have the bows in the red and green. The red, white, and green pool noodles. And then we've got the bottle brush trees. These are the miniature size. They have gold, the green. There's also silver. They have them in white and green with some little snow on the ends. This is a jointed DIY snowman. It's got the wood pieces that you can decorate. Then we've got the DIY signs. There's Santa with the wooden background there. There's the truck with the tree, a snowman, and a gingerbread man. We have some of the winter houses all decorated for Christmas with the lights. There's some snow, even a wreath on the door. Then the DIY masks that are wooden. We've got the snowman and a Santa. We also have a reindeer. The large DIY wood pieces that you could make. We've got the large star. There's also a snowflake. And we saw these last year. There's the Christmas tree. A lot of these are $1.50 this year. Then we've got the paint set. Has the little stand, paint, and paintbrush. You get 4 paints. There's the truck, the candy cane, the snow globe with the snowman in the middle. I love these 3D sets. We've got the nativity scene, this Christmas scene with Santa and some Christmas trees. We also have the Christmas trees with the snowman, and then the Christmas village. Those all have a stand that they pop into to make a 3D effect craft. There's just some close-ups of all of them. There may be some repeats in here just 'cause it's hard sometimes with this many pictures to organize them all. Then we have the color your own ornaments and your own plaque. So the plaques are larger ones. You'll get two. A lot of the ornaments, you'll get three. The plaques come with the markers. Here's some of the ornaments. It comes with the hanger as well. There's some snowmen holding Christmas trees. They have Santa. And then the teddy bear. I love these because you can put a picture in the middle. The little frames, they have Santa. So those come in 2-pack. They also have a snowman. Then we have these boxes that you can DIY. They are only printed or have that wood burn on the front. The back is solid, though it is cut in the same shape. They have Santa, a gnome, a snowman. They brought back the ice skates. You get two of those. There's the truck again with the tree. Again, I apologize if there's some repeats. We have the DIY wooden sleds. I love this 3D ornament that you can make with Santa in his sleigh. So lots of DIY wood pieces, lots of repeats from last year. They have the season's greetings plaques. You get 3 of those in a pack. They also have happy holidays. Last year they had some that said Merry Christmas. I did not see those yet this year. We've got these little miniature angels, the small Christmas trees. These are snowflake ornaments. You get 5 in that bag. The Christmas trees with the twine hanger as a star at the top. There's also the Santa with this sack of toys and the snowman. More of those 3D craft kits. There's some close-ups. You can see they get like candy canes, the words Christmas. I also had some stickers. There's the glitter stickers. You get 25 of those. There's snowflakes. You can get the bows, Christmas trees, and snowflakes. Some have snowmen, reindeer, bows, snowflakes, and Christmas trees. These are paint your own ornaments. They're ceramic. You get 8 pieces. So there's 3 paints, 2 ornaments, the paintbrush, and then the little hangers. There's a couple different packs of them. Always make sure you look at them real close. Sometimes they get cracked when they're being shipped. Then we've got these extra large ornaments that you can decorate. These are huge, and they're $1.50. They have a little bit smaller ones, more like a medium size. Some that are shaped. This one looks like a snowman. They also had some felt craft kits. This one you make Santa. What's nice about these, I always say, is they're individually wrapped. You can make 5 different kits, but they're all wrapped individually so that they're easy to pass out. Great for group settings and classroom crafts. They have some gingerbread men, also the large penguins. You can decorate those with like little hats and scarves. They have the nativity scene with all like the shepherds, the angel. And those are finger puppets. They also had the elves, Santa, Mrs. Claus, a snowman, and a reindeer. Those are all made out of felt for the finger puppets. You can even put these on the end of a pencil. I think kids would get a kick out of those. More of the felt craft kits. There's a snowman kit that you can make to make the ornaments. This has 12 different pieces to make a large felt snowman. They have 13 pieces. That's for the large gingerbread man. Then we have the craft foam sheets. You get 12 of them. There's a gingerbread man, the blue snowflake, or the white snowflakes. Some of the stores also have Christmas trees. Here's the DIY tote bag you can color. These are the smaller children's sizes. It comes with 4 markers. You can also have the DIY color your own stocking. There's the Nutcracker, Santa with his reindeer, the miniature bows in the red and green. It has the twisty tie on the back. Lots and lots of ribbons. We have the glitter ribbon, lots of stripes, a bunch that say different things like Merry Christmas, Merry and Bright. The red truck, some snowflakes, plaid, elves. There's Santa with some snowflakes. Also the gingerbread men with the peppermints is really cute. This one says Jingle All the Way. More of the red, white, and green plaid. They have the reindeer with the snow flakes, the nutcrackers and snowflakes. These are the elves. It says Santa's helper, or Santa's little helper, and it has the elf feet at the bottom with the red and green polka dots. Some more of the snowflakes with the red and white, the striped red, white, and green. These ones just say Merry Christmas, and the pink and red. This one has the poinsettia with the holly. It says Merry Christmas. It has sort of like that farmhouse vintage handwriting. Here's the Jingle All the Way. You get 9 feet of this ribbon, by the way. The smaller ribbon does not have the wire in it, but most of the larger ribbon does. They have lots of ribbon that has the gold accents that say Merry Christmas. There's just some decorative patterns. I love this new one this year with the Christmas tree and the gold. Then they have the red, gold, and green glitter. There's some more red and gold, the white with the hollies. Here's some more of the red with the gold. Now, this is the wired ribbon. They have the gnomes. They had these out last year as well. This is the glitter red. They have the red trucks with the trees in the back. Has a little bit of the buffalo plaid accent. There's the buffalo plaid, the Merry Christmas with the red, white, and green. More of the candy stripes. This is the red with the silver snowflakes. This one looks like it has just glitter throughout. It's kind of sheer. They have the Santa Claus, a bunch of the plaid. This ribbon has all the sequins and glitter. There's silver, gold, and red. More of the wired ribbons. You have the 2-inch wired ribbon and the 1-inch wired ribbon. There's some candy canes. Santa, it says Holly Jolly. And then more of the nutcracker. The larger kind of vintage styles. We've definitely seen these in years past. They have the snowmen with the Christmas trees. More of the solid gold that has the wired edges. These are all $1.50. They even have some that looks like a mirror squares, kind of like the mirror ball. They had that in the red. And that was a little bit wider ribbon. I think that was 3 inches wide. It was either 3 or 2.5. More of the glitter. Then they have the sheer red. They had some velvet. This is the tulle that has the fake snow on it. There's the white, the blue, and the green. That's the decorative mesh and the tulle with the snow. Here's some more of the deco mesh in the Christmas colors. We have silver, the white with the gold, the white and silver, red and green, the red and white stripe. There's also the Chanel stems. You get 45 of those, the 6 count of the bells. They have those in gold, silver, red, and green. So those are the larger bells. They have, of course, some smaller packs. There's like 32. That would be the medium size. They have the extra small. You get 50. And they have those in gold, silver, green, and red. The medium, or kind of like large, I guess you get 20. The extra large, you get 6. The medium is 32, and the small, you get 50. The pom-pom trim, you get 3 yards of that. They have the red, the white, and the green. The little bags of pom-poms, you get 90. They're in all different sizes of the red, white, and green. And then the snowballs, depending on the size, like this pack, you get 3. The larger, kind of medium size, or the 2-inch, you get 8 of those. The 1.5-inch, you get 15. Then we've got the tinsel pom-poms in the red and green. Some of the decorative floral picks with the white holly berries. There's the snow greenery covered in snow with the pine needles. Those come in a couple different shades of green. They have some with the cardinals, pine cones, and berries. This one has the Christmas bulbs, pine cones, and the glitter covered. There's the gold or the silver. Then the all natural with the pine needles, pine cones, and berries. The poinsettia is covered in glitter with the Christmas bulb in red. Those have those strong alligator clips on the back so they easily attach to like a tree. We have the snow-covered greenery, some with the fruit slices and berries. Also the 6 mini pine picks. Those are really popular. They come in a 6-pack, and those are hanging on the plastic strips, usually down the edges of the aisles, on the ends of the aisle. And the wire garland ties is a great buy for $1.25. Because at all the other stores, they cost way more than that. We've also got these picks with the mirror ball uh, Christmas bulbs on the end. They have those in gold, silver, green, and red. Then we've got the snow-covered berries. You get 16 of them in the red. They have them without the snow, or you can get the glitter white ones. And those all have the wire ties on the end. Some little stuffed animals. They have the moose, reindeer. There's Santa, snowman. There's just tons of them. Then for the pharmacy and personal care items, we have these hand soaps, which are so cute. Has the pump at the top. There's a snowman, Santa, a Christmas tree, and a gingerbread man, and each one of them have a different scent for the hand soap. The cinnamon is the gingerbread scented gingerbread man. The Christmas tree is the fresh pine scent. The cranberry scent is the Santa. And then the Mary Berry scent, that will be the snowman. For the fun finds, which is kind of things that don't fit in any particular category, they have these little light up angels. They kind of change colors. This flashes from one color to the next. They also have the miniatures like the Christmas carolers with the Christmas trees. You can make your own Christmas village. They have all the different characters with like Christmas trees. There's mailmen. There's like neighbors in the village carrying packages. They have the fire hydrant with the Dalmatian, people walking their dogs, lots of different Christmas signs, the Christmas shoppers with all their packages. You have Santa, the little dog, and a snowman, some Christmas trees, some kids outside playing in the snow. There's the carolers again. And then they have this new train out this year, which is so cute. It pops together. It looks like a gingerbread train. They even had some little cars like the red truck and the vintage car with the Christmas tree tied to the top. And don't forget the little village pieces. We've got the house. There's the village florist. They also had the cobblestone toy Emporium. There's a diner, the cobblestone bakery, also a church, and the Christmas tree farm with the hot cocoa stand. They have the cobbler's corners, vintage Christmas trees. Some of those have the little candies for the base. Some of the larger trees with the stars on top and the plastic base, those actually light up. You got the 3-pack of the pink. They have the dark red, the green, white, there's silver, gold, the green with the white tips, the solid white, tons of different little bottle brush trees. Definitely a bargain compared to a lot of the other stores that I've compared the prices to. Here's the 3-pack of the little trees with the snow. Then we've got the Dr. Seuss Grinch ink pens for $1.25. One of my favorite finds this year. And then for the home decor, look how pretty these LED candles are with the nutcrackers already on them. I love these light up snowballs. They're one of my favorite finds this year as well. Look how pretty this is. This one lights up blue, and it actually has a blue kind of tint to the snow on the outside. The snow crystals, you got the white, the blue, the pink, and then there's a really light, almost like a mint green. For some reason, I do not have the picture of that one lit up, but they have the blue, the pink, the white, and the green. Then we've got these lanterns that are so pretty. These glass lanterns with the design on the side of the glass. It has the hanger already attached. They had these in red, white, and green, and they all have the same raised glass kind of picture on the outside. These are tea light candle holders, which are so cute. There's the cardinal, snowflake, Christmas trees, like a red truck, a gnome, a Santa. Then we've got the extra large glitter snowflakes. These are plastic, but they're covered in glitter. They have gold, silver, and blue. The large Merry Christmas signs. These are all $1.50. They have those in red and in gold. Some repeat signs from last year. Lots of different tinsel signs like the Christmas trees, the candies, the dangling snowflakes, some elves. There's the Christmas bulbs, the trucks with the trees in the background, also some gingerbread men. Here's the elves, the Christmas trees, some of the snowflakes. Then we've got the Santa sign that says Merry Christmas. There's also the Let It Snow, Merry Christmas, Snowman, and Santa. The Santa sleigh. It says Merry Christmas with the red truck and Christmas trees. Let It Snow. There's Peace, Joy, and Believe. Some more of the Santa and the sleds. These are the plastic candy canes you could put out in the yard. They have them in red and white. They're red, white, and green. These are some yard stakes. They have the gnomes holding something different. One has a snowflake. There's a Christmas present or a Christmas tree. They have the Let It Snow snowman yard stake. You can hang them as well. They have a hanger at the top already installed if you'd like to hang them. There's the elf. There's the Santa. It says ho 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 on the brim of his hat. More of the sleds. This one says Let It Snow. They have Happy Holidays wall decor. There's Snow Place Like Home with the snowman. These are the long vertical signs. There's Santa, some elves. They have a girl and a boy elf. These are the snow globes. It says Winter Wonderland and Be Jolly with Santa and his tree. Also the Christmas bulbs. It says Merry Christmas and Let It Snow with Santa and the snowman. Has some metal accents at the top. The sled, some more of the yard stakes. These are the pillowcases with the zipper at the top. So I bought these a few years ago. I'm still using them. I've used them now 3 years in a row. I have the ones for Easter as well with the Easter bunnies on them. They hold up really great. And we've got some more wall decor signs. There's the Merry Christmas, Home for the Holidays. It has a lot of that buffalo plaid look to it. There's some monogram Santas. Has all the different letters in the middle. Those are glitter. It doesn't look like it too much from the picture, but it does have glitter completely covering all the red you see for the Santa suit. Lots of different monogram letters. Some more of the sleds. There's the Let It Snow, hot cocoa, fresh Christmas trees sign. We have the most wonderful time of the year. If kisses were snowflakes, I'd send you a blizzard. The miniature Christmas trees, you can get those in the white or the red. Those are those bottle brush trees that come with the stand. You have the tree toppers with the buffalo plaid. Those are repeats. More of the Christmas trees. I find them at all the different stores. They have these small ornaments that fit perfectly on these small trees. These kind of have a farmhouse feel to them. You got the beaded garland, which was really pretty. That sells out pretty quickly. So the ornaments, you get 6 for that pack. They have the tree skirts with the burlap or the glitter. These are 18 inches around. You can also get the collars that go around the small trees. There's Merry Christmas with the red. They also have the aluminum one. These are some more of the small ornaments. You get 6 of them in the pack. They all have that kind of farmhouse feel to them. These are the metal ones that have the gingerbread men on them that say peace, Noel, and joy. You get 6 of those. These ornaments look like little Santa sacks or burlap sacks. They have the small pillows as well. So that says the Christmas tree farm. There's I'm dreaming of a farmhouse Christmas and horse-drawn sleigh rides, 10 cents per ride, blankets, cookies, and cocoa. There's more of the farmhouse Christmas. And then the cardinals. So it says snowy scene, cardinal serene. They have the cardinal stand. It says love lives here. And then the black and white stand, more of the cardinal pillows. They have a couple different ones with like pine cones, hollies, and berries. These are tree toppers. They have the stars in the gold and the silver. They are plastic, but has the topper that's open, so you can put it right on top of the tree. A bunch of the bottle brush trees with the wooden bases. Some of them are covered in snow. Some have glitter. They have the ombre look with the two-tone, the pink to white, the blue and white, and the green and white. Some of them are already decorated with little bulbs on them. They're just like some shiny beads that make them look like Christmas bulbs. Definitely lots of them have a little bit of like snowy ends. You've got the glitter and the silver and the gold. There's a bunch of different trees. Then they have some in some weird cut shapes so that they look more stacked. They have those in the green, the white, the gold, and the silver. And then the one with the flocking on it, They're really snow covered. Those are also the layered kind of look tree with that layered look to it. The miniature ornaments, you can get the all blue, the all silver. They have solid gold. Some of them are matte. They have the shiny finish, the glitter. You can either get the solid packs or the multi-pack. Then they have the larger size ornaments. Depending on the size of the ornament will depend on how many you get per pack. So these are more of like a medium size. You'll get 15. A little bit larger, you'll get 12. They have these small jingle bells. You get 16 of those in a pack. These are more of the really tiny ones. You get 16 of those. They even had some pink this year. These are the small 6-count ornaments. It's like a foam ball with the rhinestones. They have the mirror balls as well, or disco balls. There is the silver and red. It's 6. They also have green. And then the large glitter deer signs. I only saw them in red. Then there's the large bells that have the glitter. There's gold, silver, and red. Last year they had them in just a solid white with no glitter. I haven't seen those yet this year. I did find a bunch of these large snowflakes. Some have an iridescent finish to them. Some look a little bit more clear, and then some have the glitter. There's the ornaments. You get 5 of those. Lots of different snowflakes. I love these snowflake ornaments right here. I think these are just absolutely gorgeous. They're so pretty when the light hits them. Then they got some that are covered in like a glitter with the rhinestone in the middle, and they're layered. So they have the blue layers. It's like a blue and silver layer. There's the dark blue with the silver, and then you can get it in the all white. That does have some glitter on it. It's still the layered style. These are motion activated Christmas bulbs. I love these farmhouse little block ornaments. Let's say different words like Noel, peace, and joy. We have the ornaments that look like Christmas gifts with the plaid ribbon. Lots of different ornaments as you can see here. There's some more of those farmhouse blocked ones that say joy and peace. There's some penguins, candy canes, some Santa. These are a large Santa ornament. They have them with different skin tones, which is always great. And then we've got the wooden ones with the plaid. This one says hope. There's also Noel with the plaid background and snow. Those all have the red, green, plaid. I love these large gift tags. This one says Merry Christmas. There's Holly Jolly, or Holly and Jolly, and then Happy Holidays with the white tags. The ice skates with the buffalo plaid. They have those in the white and black. And then the little Santa boots or elf boots. So cute. I love these polymer clay ornaments. You can actually personalize them with a name right in the middle on the tag. They have Mr. and Mrs. Claus. You can also get the elves. And then they have a gnome and an angel. These are like a fur covered ornament. You get those in a 2-pack. They have some with the silver sequins. And then the red and white themed ornaments. Those come in a 2-pack. I love these see-through ornaments with a little bit of glitter flowers. You can get the gold and white, the red and gold. They also have the solid gold. And then the all red with the glitter. These have the little mirror pieces on them. They come in all different shapes. You can get bells, stars, kind of like a football shape. They have the regular ornament style, just the round. And you can see you get those in blue. There's green. There's gold, champagne gold, the white. And they have this ornament shape, kind of like a teardrop. Some more of the red. Here's the bells with the mirror. And then the star shaped as well. And the silver, the red, the green. Those all have those mirrored pieces on to help reflect the light. Anything that reflects light in the tree definitely helps it look like there's more lights on the tree, which always helps it make it look so pretty. I love these ornaments with the pearls, more of the 5-pack glitter ornaments. They say Merry Christmas. You can get those in the gold, the red, or the silver. They have the tiny little sleighs back in this year. They have the silver or the red sleigh with a bow, pine needles, and a pine cone. The vintage Santas, you have them in kind of like the old Santa outfit with the gray beard, more of the penguins, their little hats and scarves and some skis, more of the tinsel candy cane ornaments. They have those in red and green or red and white. And then more of the little boots. These ones are the red and white boots. The angel wings, which are really popular. And these little trees are always really popular as well. They come in a 2-pack, the little branches. And then we've got the ornaments with the cutout in the middle. So it gives it like a 3D effect. You have a deer and a Christmas tree in the middle. I love the glitter deer. They have that and the dark brown glitter. Also the gold glitter. And they have the all white. That one's covered in glitter as well. And then they have the 2-pack with a little bit smaller deer and a bunch of the cardinals and doves. The owls has a little bit of Sherpa style material on it with the burlap. You get them with the plaid. And these ones have the silver or the gold on the stomach. Has some gold pine cones, some greenery. Also some of the little bells on some of them. We've got the small pine cone ornaments. Those are covered in glitter. They come in a 2-pack. There's red, gold, and then the brown. The ballerina ornaments, you can get them in the red, the green, or the pink dress. And some of them, I believe, also have a blue dress. Yes, here's the one with the blue dress. And then these are the real large ornaments that you can purchase. You get one for the $1.50. They have gold, pink, silver, blue. So they have the shiny, they have the matte, and the glitter. These are the 2-pack of the light up icicles and the 3-pack of the glitter flowers with the clips on the back. They have those in silver, red, and gold. Also, the large beads that make up the wooden snowmen. They have some that are covered in the faux snow. And then they have these with the shiny mirrored glass. There's the blue, the red, and the silver snowman. You get those in a 2-pack as well. The large snowman heads with the winter hat has some pine cones, their carrot noses, beads for the eyes and the mouth. We have lots of different tinsel and bows. There's the tabletop tinsel trees. You've got the iridescent silver, blue, the layered style tree with the red or the green. More of the tinsel trees. There's the red with the green, the solid gold. There's some silver, solid red. These ones have rhinestones and snowflakes kind of decorated. We've got the large gnomes. They have those in a bunch of different colors, skin color, like as well. Just look through those. All stores carry different ones. The bells, they have gold, red bells, lots of different decorative bows. So the larger ones, you get one. The smaller ones, you'll get 2 in a pack. It just depends on the size of the bow. A lot of these are made to be able to use outside so they don't get droopy when they get wet. A lot of them are covered in glitter. Sometimes you can reuse them. Sometimes you'll need to get new ones each year. They got a whole bunch of different nutcrackers out this year. I love the ones with the furry hats. Those are always my favorite. Here's some tabletop signs. We've got the gnome and a Santa, and then the stuffed Christmas trees with the wooden stands. They have a bunch of those with the plaid. There's the white and black, the red and black, and then the little bit smaller plaid. We've also got the buffalo plaid tabletop deer. These are the door hangers. You got the red and black, the white and black. There's solid gold, solid red, solid green. They all have the little jingle bells at the bottom. We've got the white with the silver. These door knockers have the bells down the front. You get 4 jingle bells. This is like a dripping snow, like icicles for like the edge of like the fireplace. Lots of different stockings. They have some that look like sweaters this year in the red and green. There's also the gingerbread men, some with snowflakes, the reindeer. There's some more of the sweater style stockings and the gingerbread with all the different pieces there. They have some miniature stockings as well. These are great for like gift cards. They have Nightmare Before Christmas. There's Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Frozen. They had Spider Man, Paw Patrol. There's Mickey with the dark green background. And then we've got Minnie Mouse, her little Santa dress. And here are the sweater stockings. Sorry, these are kind of jumbled up here a little bit. You can see the toes look a little weird, but they're not bad, especially once they're stuffed. And if they hang sort of at an angle, you wouldn't really be able to tell all that much if the toes look a little odd. I'm not going to lie. We've got the monogrammed stockings. You can see all the different letters they have here. Those usually sell out pretty quickly. They have quite a few different letters available. They have the Marvel uh, stockings. Some of them have the Avengers on them as well. There's Mickey with his dog. There's Stitch with Angel and Spider-Man. These all match the hats we saw earlier. The stocking holders are not that heavy. They'll hold an empty stocking, but buyer beware, not always a full stocking. They're not heavy enough. For the home office, library, teaching tree section, lots of activity and coloring books for the little ones, a lot of activities that the kids can do. There's some readers as well, like the Night Before Christmas. For the little storybooks, there's the Gingerbread Lane coloring book. They just have tons. There's like make a face sticker activity books. There's travel books, the extra large. They have some word searches. They have the Grinch, has some bonus cutouts. You can make ornaments with them. Just tons of different holiday activity books. They even have those real big giant coloring books that are Christmas themed. And then the sticker with the travel book. This one says Santa Claus is coming to town. Has a bunch of stickers in the back. This is a stickers fun with friends. Create a Facebook. This one has the coloring activities. And then the gingerbread make a face sticker book. For the housewares this year, they have a bunch of these tea light candles with the glitter. They have the 2-pack of the gold, the red, and the green. These do come with batteries already installed. And then these pillar candles are so pretty with the star wrapped around the outside, a little metal star. They have the pine, the cranberry, and the vanilla scent. I believe those are 3-ounce candles, more of the LED candles with the glitter. There is the red, the green, the gold, and the silver. These create pictures on the ceiling when you put batteries in them. It's an LED Christmas shadow projector. They have them in red and in green. These are battery operated string lights. You get 10 lights on each strand. You can get the little novelty lights like Santa, snowman. They have the snowflakes. Some of those light up blue, some are yellow. Make sure you're reading the tag on the box because they do have different colors for the snowflakes and the LED miniature lights. We've got these candles that are so cute. They have 2 different color bases. You can get more of the vintage look or the gold. They have the light up Christmas trees and the solar powered lights that look like the strings of Christmas lights that go outside. Those are in the red, green, yellow, and blue. Here's a view from the side. It has that solar power piece at the top. Lots of solar power stake lights. They have some that look like Santa, elves, Christmas trees, reindeer, and snowmen. They've got the LED lanterns. You do need to purchase batteries for these, but they have the red, the green, and the white. The white one has the snowflakes. Some more of the wreath hangers this year. They've got those in the different Christmas colors. You can get red. They have green and gold. And they're just the solid colors. Sometimes they put out some that have like an aluminum decoration on the outside. I didn't see those yet this year. We've got lots of packs of the ornament hooks and then these candle wax melts, which are so cute. They have the Christmas trees and gingerbread men. You get 6 of them in each pack, and they are scented as the scent that they resemble. It's like the gingerbread men, those will smell like the gingerbread. These are the scented pine sticks you can put in a tree to help give it that real Christmas tree smell. The gift baskets, they have the most wonderful time of the year, some snowflakes, and at Christmas, all roads lead home. So some new ones out this year. These are the baskets that look like they are a woven or crocheted basket. Those are in the round. They have some rectangle and square ones that have the different color trim at the top of the basket. You can get the white with the red, the green and white. This one's the red basket with the white trim. They also have some with some gold handles, and they're more of like a clear glass that you could see through, even though it is colored. It's kind of like the jewel tone style plastic. I love the gold accents for the handles. I thought those were really pretty and a great addition this year. I know the one store that I went to, the first day they got them, they had like one left, and then the lady told me that they were getting some in the next day, or they had, and they just hadn't put them out yet. Then we've got these extra large bins in the red, white, and green. You can see they have the large rectangular bins. Those would be great for like ice, and you can put some drinks in them for the holiday to set out if you're entertaining. Lots of these are great for gift baskets. You could put some of the bath items in. Maybe make one with like movie popcorn, some candies, and maybe some tickets to the movie theater would be fun. A great idea to use these baskets. You could put just some snacks. Lots of different ideas you could do with the gift baskets. We've got the Merry Christmas and Let It Snow basket. Then there's the kitchen and pantry section. That's going to be a lot of like the different towels and things. But first up, they have lots of different candies you can get for the stockings. We've got the hot cocoa bombs. There's the large chocolate snowman and Santa. That's the Palmer Candy brand. They have the milk chocolate spoons, which are always so popular with some hot cocoa. You can also do the candy cane spoons. Those also, it's really, really cute, wrapped up in like a coffee mug with a cinnamon spoon or a peppermint spoon, maybe some cookies or something, all wrapped up in cellophane with a bow. Would be so cute as a small gift for someone. They have some gingerbread cookies. And then the kitchen and pantry, they also had a lot of these large trays with the snowflake decor on them. You can get the charger plates also that have the snowflakes around the outside edge. So more of the glass jars that these have the lid. You can use these for different like Christmas candies and things. Great to fill up with maybe hot cocoa and some little marshmallows and put a little tag on those. You could give those out as a gift. Some really budget friendly gift ideas you could use all these items for, especially these jars with the lids. I think these would make great little gifts. You could do like cookies in a jar where you put all the ingredients in and then you put the recipe on the tag and tie that up. That'd be a great idea for a gift. You could just put the recipe on the little tag there. And they're so cute. They were like Christmas trees, snowflakes, and candy canes on the jar with the decorative lid. So it makes them really special. You could even do some different like teas, like loose leaf tea, and make your own tag for the lid. Put on a coordinating bow. That would be so cute. Then we've got these cups. I love these so much. There's the snowman, the gingerbread men, and the candy canes. I thought these were absolutely adorable. And I'm so glad they got these in this year. The gingerbread men, I think, are my favorite, but the close second would be the candy canes. I love these Christmas tree cups they have as well. They had these out last year. You get the tall cups, the smaller, shorter glasses. They have the hollies as well. This one says Christmas cheer. It's a large, like champagne glass. I love the zigzag Christmas tree with the gold star. Also, one of my favorites. I'm just trying to show some close-ups of the cups. This one here says, "Oh dear," and it has the deer antlers with the Christmas bulbs hanging from the deer antlers. Then we have the cups with the snowflakes. A lot of these are going to match the towels and things that we show here in just a minute. This is the Coke cup style glass. It says "Milk for Santa." The coffee mugs that look like Christmas sweaters. I love these. They have them in the red and the white. And then they've got the coffee mugs with the plates that coordinate to set out cookies and milk for Santa. We've got the snowman with that blue background. There's the hot cocoa served here. They had that one out last year. This one says, "I'm only a morning person on December 25th. There's this farm fresh trees." And then the holiday candy, homemade with all the different candy canes. Home for the holidays. That one has the plaid background. It's the most wonderful time of the year. So a lot of those cups all say something different. They match the plates, which we'll see here in just a minute. We've got the champagne or wine glasses with the Santa outfit there. These are the large tumbler cups. And these are small, like gumball machines. They have a snowman and a Santa Claus. This is the cookies for Santa plate with the candy canes. They also have this one. It says sweet as a Christmas cookie. It has gingerbread cookies on it. This one is the gingerbread man and woman. Cookies for Santa with the blue background. And you have Santa and the snowman. And then the dinner and like holiday plates. They say happy holidays, joy. A lot of these have that plaid or the holly berries on the outside, and they all have different sayings. So this one says joy. So you can kind of mix and match between the cups, the plates, and the bowls. They all coordinate together. They have the dinner plates, the salad plates, some charger plates as well, the bowls, the cups. Here's the plates with the snowflakes, which match a lot of the cups we showed earlier. They have the coffee mugs and the bowls to coordinate. And then they also have the Joy Cup that matches one of the other plates we just showed a few seconds ago. Here's the Snowman Cups. Always love those when they put them out. And look how cute these silicone spatulas are. They come in a 2-pack, and there are 3 different packs that you could buy. There's the red with the peppermints. You get the large and the small spatula. They have the blue one with the snowflakes. It says Winter Wonderland, and then the green one. We also have the felt lined table covers. There's the peppermint stripes, snowflakes, some candy canes, and the plaid. And then the sizing is on the front. It's like all the way up to like 70 inches long. Lots of different kitchen towels. There's the Winter Wishes, has some snowflakes on it. They also had the North Pole Tree Farm. It says Christmas trees this way. And then there's the snowflakes, some nutcrackers, the Christmas tree. So the nutcracker one says the most magical time of the year. Has 3 nutcrackers on it. They also have the matching oven mitt. Then we've got the Wishing You a Merry Christmas with the Christmas trees. It matches the dish set and towels we saw earlier. And the cups. There's some with the kind of like animal themed. It says like paw print. There's the Merry Christmas with the Christmas tree. May your holidays be furry and bright. That one has the dog bones and paw prints. There's poinsettias. They also have the snowman. It says let it snow. And then they have the Santa. It says to all a good night. And he's holding his sack of presents there with some gifts. More of the flowers. That has the matching placemat. That is double-sided cloth. It's red on the back. The table and the chair pads, they have those in 4 different ones that you could purchase. These are the flour sack towels. It says, Dear Santa, let's negotiate. And this one just says, ho, ho, ho. They have gnome for the holidays with the Christmas gnomes. One has antlers kind of popping through his hat. This one says, home sweet home. It's got the gingerbread house on the towel. More of the placemats. That one's the hollies and the Christmas trees. Those are all green on the back. Then the poinsettia one again. We have the tapestry one that says joy. There's a table runner that matches this one in the plus section. There's let it snow. That matches the towels. This matches the cookies for Santa plate. We have the Christmas company, Christmas candy company. There's the oven mitt, the hot pad holder, a towel, also the snowflakes, and then the plaid that matched all those dishes. So they say joy, the most wonderful time of the year and a home for the holidays. The gingerbread one says sweet as a Christmas cookie. You can get the oven mitt and the hot pad holders to match. More of the candy canes. That North Pole Christmas candy cane one is hard to find. I'm not going to lie. Then we've got the table runners, which are so pretty. They're 100% polyester. They're 12 by 72 inches. If you know anyone that does sublimation, these will sublimate because of the polyester content for those. But they are a nice large runner. It's already got some decor or decoration kind of imprinted into the fabric. More of the hot pad holders and placemats. And then we've got a bunch of different Christmas tins. This one's so cute. Looks like a Christmas sweater. And this one looks like a Christmas sweater with some cross stitch. They have the Happy Holidays. These are all Christmas tins. You could put candies, cookies, you name it, inside of these little tins. This one says good tidings of comfort and joy. All the little Christmas characters. We have the polar bear and some woodland animals. There's the round one with all the candies. It has a little bit more of the vintage look to it with the pastels. There's also the gingerbread cookies. This one just says cookies for Santa and has a bunch of different characters on the front. I love the shaped cookie tins. They have the penguin, the gingerbread man, and Santa, and they actually come in 3 different sizes and they're all the same price. These are either an ice mold or a candy mold. You can use them for both. So if you take some chocolate and you melt it and put it down inside and give it a tap to release the bubbles, put it in the refrigerator for a few minutes and they pop right out and they make the cutest little candies. Then we have these stackable containers for different Christmas candies and cookies. Sorry, that one's upside down, you guys. I apologize. I was up all night putting this together. Then we've got more of these cookie tins. These ones have the curved tops. Some of them have like a beveled top or it has like a 3D style effect to it. And then some have the rounded tops. It just depends on the tin. These are all $1.50, by the way. You can see how many different varieties they have of the cookie tins, but they do not last long. Whenever they put these out, they sell pretty quickly. Lots of bakers buy these up because you really can't find them anywhere else unless they hit a really good sale. I love this green and white one here. I thought that one was really pretty. It's different from all the rest. You've got your barn, your sleigh with your gifts. Now, these are a plastic tub with the wavy lid. You can get the smaller ones. Those come in the 2-pack. And then you got the buckets. Those also come in a 2-pack. That has all the candy canes. There's some more snowflakes. And then this one says Be Merry and Bright. That resembles the large one with the wavy lid that comes in the 2-pack. More of the buckets. You have some with the nutcrackers. And then the wavy serving bowls. This has that wavy outside edge. You got the candy canes and the snowflakes. These are a fun bowl to serve snacks in at a party. And we have these little trays, which I just love. They bring these back each year. There's a large candy, a Christmas tree, and a snowflake. These are the extra large platters that they have that almost like a 1 to 1.5 inch deep platter. So you can definitely put like cookies in them and they don't slide around. Wrap those in cellophane, put a little bow on them. Perfect gift for someone that you might have forgotten on your list or someone that you did put on your list. If you like to do your holiday baking and give out cookies, those are always a treasure. I'm sure when people get handmade gifts, it makes them know that you really thought about them. Lots of different serving trays. I love all the different platters. I love when they have the different like Christmas candies. The one with the gumdrops always is so cute to me. And I love this tray here with the cups of coffee or hot cocoa. These are for like a storage container. It has the snap-on lids with the rectangular storage containers with the holiday themes there. And then the party supplies. So that's going to be like anything you can like wrap up, think anything you do for a party as far as like gift giving and things like that. They have all the gift wrap, all different prices, by the way. I know I'm going to have a plus section here in a minute, but some of these are $3. They were just all mixed together, so it was kind of hard to separate. They have tons of different gift bags, all different sizes. Now, the really, really large bags are going to be $3 and up, and you'll have to check, but those usually have a really big price tag on them. So most of these bags you see are going to be $1.50. Some of them come in a 2-pack. They also have the little cards that have the money holders in them, so you can give out, money or gift cards to your friends, but those come in like a 6-pack. It depends on the cards that you get. It comes with the envelopes, and it's nice because you get more than one in a pack. So it's definitely, if you give out money to everyone for the holiday, it's a really great that you could just buy 1 pack and kind of covers all of them. You can see all the different boxes and bags. There is so many, it'd be almost impossible to show them all. I always pick out a few of my favorites. I love the ones that look like a Thomas Kincaid picture, and look how cute these are with the line drawing. It just has the line drawing with the gold, and then it's a little accent for like the hat or the tag with the stripes. Those stuck out to me. They're very simple but just pretty at the same time. Sometimes less is more. Then we've got a bunch of the fabric bags for the wine bottles. There's the buffalo plaid. Then you also have the gingham, or the ones that look like Santa suits. There's the extra large reusable sacks. They have the extra large and the medium. The sizes are on the front of the tag there. So some of them open up nice and large and they're reusable. I have some I've been using for about 3 years. I always just store them away for next year. Lots of different ribbon. These are some more of the boxes that you can use for gift cards. What's nice is when you open these up, there's actually little cutouts that are the perfect size for a gift card. So you're able to pop them into the little slots and it'll hold the gift card in place. So I thought that was a nice touch. So it's not sliding all over. You don't have to tape it down. And there's even a little spot inside of a lot of them that have a spot where you can mark down like how much is on the gift card and who it's to and who it's from. If you leave them blank, they could actually reuse the box over again. You could just write the same information on the back of the card if you wanted to. But yeah, definitely you could store these and use them over and over again if you get them back. I know we have so many kids with 9 kids. By the end of the gift wrapping, I'm like, okay, everyone pass your boxes and bags back in, and we store them for the next year, which is nice. We've recycled them. And then when they start to get ratty, we just throw them out and get new for the next year. And of course, we use wrapping paper and things like that. But here you can see the box where that's got those little cutouts for the card, which makes it nice. You can see there's just a ton of variety of these boxes and they don't last long. You would think for as many as they get, they just sit there, but they actually go pretty quickly. Lots of different gift tags. I always like the sticker ones the best because you don't have to get tape or tie them to the gift, but they're always so small. Sometimes it's hard to even fit a name on them. It's like, who thought this out when they were, unless your name is Joe, like 2 letters, it'll fit just fine, or 3 letters, I should say. It'd fit just fine. Sometimes I wonder who came up with the idea for the gift tags. But anyways, I digress. There's lots of different gift bags. I love these stripes. They're a little bit like a candy cane stripe, but in the pastel colors. And then the little tiny burlap bags. I love these. I love the ones with the gingerbread men on the front. I thought those are really cute. The snowflakes, not my favorite. They're not bad, but they're definitely not my favorite. I think they could have done better with the snowflake, but the candy canes, look how cute these ones are. I love the candy cane ones and the Christmas trees. I thought those were really cute as well. And you get 3 in each bag for the $1.50. So that's not bad even with the price adjustment. You can also get the larger bags. You get 2 of them. They are 9 by 7 inches. It has the drawstring as well. Now that one, I really like the snowflake. The Christmas tree, it's simple but pretty. And then you have the Merry and Bright. I really like that one as well. And again, these are reusable. You could definitely hold on to them and use them again next year. Also, lots of different sheets of the decorative tissue paper. Now, it tells you there's 4 print, 4 solid. So you're really only getting 4 sheets of the printed tissue paper. So if the printed's not that important to you, I'd just skip it and go with the solids because you get so much more for your money. But it's, if you have something special you want to give someone with that printed, obviously buy what you can afford. But, most of the time for shopping at Dollar Trees because we're all on a budget, especially nowadays. So, do what you can do. But anyways, they have lots of really fun gift tags. I love these new vintage ones that they have out. I thought those ones were really pretty. I'd even sit there and put the little ties on them if I had to because they're so cute. But you can see all the different ribbon and things that they have out. Now, these gift boxes, I think, are always a bargain. I really like that a lot of these, especially the ones I'm showing you right now, how deep they are. You wouldn't think that they would be all that great because they're Dollar Tree boxes, but you can see from the side how deep the boxes are. They go all the way up to about 4 inches sometimes. You can actually fit whole sweaters in them, which is nice for the price point, and they're quite sturdy. I love the Santa boxes they have out. There's these extra large gift bows for that really special gift. They have those in red, gold, green, and blue. And then we've got the faux snow and sequins. So this is like confetti. You can use this as a table scatter. You could also use these to craft with. You can fill ornaments with them if you like. Some of those clear ornaments, those would be cute as well. They've got the foam table scatters back in this year. There's like Christmas trees, snowflakes, and stars. And then you can also just get the solid snowflakes, which would be like the silver and the white foam scatters. And those are great for like down the center of the table. They have the large stuffed Elves, they have those in a bunch of different skin tones. I know they have the darker, a little bit lighter tan, and then the white skin tone. So it's nice that they're inclusive. Then for the $3 and up, so anything that was $3 or more will be in this section. They have this garland made out of felt. They have some that look like Santa suits, elf outfits. There's ornaments. We've got these shatterproof ornaments in these large boxes. This one you get 30 and it was marked at $5. Some of them are $7. So if you aren't sure, make sure you're using those new price scanners that a lot of the stores are putting in, because even the plus section, they don't always have them marked correctly. But a lot of these are shatterproof, which is nice. And I like that they all coordinate together in the box. Some of them are real special, so you'll get those in a 4-pack. They're a little bit uh, more expensive. Obviously, you get less for the price point just because they put a lot more work into them. You know, the more detail, the more they're going to cost. But some of them are wrapped in really nice boxes with these cute little bows and everything. They kind of made them a little bit more fancy. So these are hand painted. So obviously those are going to cost a little more. The ones with the glitter, they're a little bit more special. And they're glass, of course, those will cost more as well. I love these long pointed ones. I think you get 6 in the pack. Those are really cute. And then the hand painted ones that are shatterproof, but they look glass. I love those. I thought those were really pretty. You can get these really, really large ornaments. They're 7. So think almost like a volleyball size. They're kind of big. It doesn't look like that's that big in my hand, but they were quite large for the price point. I'm not sure if it's the best price. You could probably get them somewhere else cheaper, but I'm just saying they do have them. I love these Christmas tree candles. These are one of my favorite finds this year. It has the mercury glass. The top comes off. It has the 2 wick inside for the candle. And then there's 3 different scents. The red one is Making Berries Bright. The green one is One Fine Pine. And then the white one is like a cashmere or something like that. This one's called Joyful Pomander, and that is this red one here. And those are the mercury glass, which is the round candle. So those aren't the Christmas tree ones. These are just as they are, and they have the 3 wicks. There's like glitter and snowflake scent. Then the candles in the jar with the glitter, with the gold lids, these are also really pretty. So I believe these were $3 each. They have the kind of like a champagne gold, that really dark hunter green, there's silver and the red, and they all have those lids. And then I love these tin box candles that look like a Christmas tree. They have this blue one. You can see how tall, how deep they are from the side. They have glitter and snowflakes, cashmere vanilla, and the berry scented one. And those all come in the tin, and they are $3. They're actually quite large. I was surprised they were only $3 when I checked the price. They have the LED glitter candles in silver and in gold. Those come in a 3-pack. These extra large solar power lights are $7 this year. I'm only finding them in the red, though someone told me that they do have them in other colors. I've yet to see them. I've only seen them in the red. Then they've got these lanterns. You need 3 AA batteries, but it lights up on the inside. The Christmas tree itself actually has the lights on it, so I thought that was kind of cute. I love these lanterns. They're flat on the back, so you can hang them on the wall. There's even a little spot there to hang the nail. And then they have the tabletop lanterns. It looks like an old-fashioned lantern. Lots of different LED lanterns with the candles. There's the red, the white, and the black. Also, these look like an old-fashioned like fireplace. These light up as well. You have the red Santa suit here with that vintage kind of look. And then it's got that white outline. The forest animals with the black lamp here. Look how cute these are. So I saw someone in a video actually take the gingerbread man and just paint it solid gold. It was cute, but I kind of just like it the way it is. I kind of like that fun little look to them. I thought they looked very playful. But anyways, it was still cute when she painted it. They have lots of these string light sets. These are $7 this year. You get 30 lights. They have the hollies. There's some little vintage looking lights and the different greenery. Then we've got these flickering candle lights and the ceramic trees. So these are like those old vintage trees that everyone used to have with the lights. And these are actual metal signs that you can put outside so they won't, get all wet and get yucky outside. So I thought those were kind of cute. I love the vintage look to them. They brought back the stackable pieces like the snowman. There's a Christmas tree and the Christmas presents. They had these out last year. They did go up in price $2, so they're $7 this year. Lots of the leaning signs for outside and the ladders with the characters on them. Now, just be mindful if you put these outside, it's fine. Just try to keep them from getting wet because they don't do well when they get wet. Some more of the metal signs. They have the inflatable snowmen that are 4 feet tall, the Santa and the Nutcracker. They are weighted at the bottom so that they don't blow away, or you put something in the bottom so it doesn't blow away. More of those signs for outside. They have some skis. These are some large wreaths. They're between $5 and $7 depending on the wreath. They weren't all marked the same price. I love the one with all the berries all the way around. I thought that one was really pretty. But then the ones with the pine needles and the berries were also really cute. These signs are for the yard. They have the gingerbread house and the candy cane. These are more of like a swag. You can hang them sideways or hanging up and down. It's up to you. And some were 5, some were 7. It just depends on which one it is. They have these extra large bells with the greenery at the top and a bow. You could either get those in the gold or the silver. They are flat on the back, so they hang flat against the wall. And then we've got a bunch of these things of garland with all the different bulbs on them. They had the like nutcrackers. They had one that had snowmen kind of mixed in with the bulbs. Some had little peppermint candies. There's a whole bunch of different ones. You can see all the varieties against the wall there that you could purchase. These are all like little stuffed door hangers. There's a gingerbread man, a Santa, and a nutcracker. These are extra large lights with the tinsel. It has the rope hanger on the end, and you can get them in a couple different colors. They have the red, the green, the gold, and the blue. And they're about 10 inches long. They're quite big. They brought back the tinsel candy canes. You could either get the red, white, and green or just the red and white. And we've got the extra large ornaments with that plaid background. It's got that 3D look with the words on it. There's Noel, Joy, and Mary. I love the Mary. For some reason, I'm drawn to that one. I just really like it. I love these doormats. These are so nice. They're so thick and heavy. They're definitely not going to blow away. And for the price, you really can't get these anywhere else for this price. At least not that I've seen. But I just love these so much. The Merry and Bright one was really pretty. But I just really love them all. They also have these extra large stuffed bows this year. Some of them have that like mirrored look to it with the little squares. They have those in red, green, and gold. Some of the stores had white ones as well. They have some with the smaller sequins kind of through them, or you can get the faux fur. The faux fur were the ones that had the white, but I don't remember seeing the sequins for any of the white ones. They only had the faux fur one in white. I'm trying to show you guys some close-up pictures here so you can see the sequins, how it looks different. They also have these large pillows, which are so cute. You've got the peppermint candy, the Sherpa Christmas tree, and then the large Let It Snow. It's supposed to look like a snowball with some snowflakes. They also had this Christmas tree. It's got some little lights on it. Some more of the peppermint candy pillows. Again, I apologize if there's some repeat pictures. We've got the large throw blankets. They had a bunch of different blankets, but like Christmas tree, snowmen. But you get the idea. They have the large blankets. Then they had the Dove Holiday Treats Edition soaps. There's the cinnamon pumpkin pie spice beauty bar. Those are just the bars of soap. You get 2 of those. They also had the peppermint bark. Those are the 2-pack. They had the body scrub in the peppermint bark and the nourishing body wash. That's all the peppermint bark. They're $5 each. Then you can get the sugar cookie sprinkle, the 2-pack of the soap or the body scrub. And they had the body wash for all of these scents. You can get these soap dispensers. They're glass. They have a Christmas tree, a snowman, a truck with a tree in the back. Those are $5 each, and the large ornament with the snowflake on the front. So here's just some close-ups and different angles so you guys can get a better look of what they look like. I try to always be mindful that if you can't get out to the store and you just see it for a second, you might want to see the other angles just to get a close-up view. So I try to be mindful of that. These are a 5-pack of the Christmas washcloths that have the embroidered pictures on them. I thought these were so pretty. They're $4 for 5 washcloths with the embroidery. They're kind of thin, but they're really cute. You're only going to use them for the holiday season, so not going to be used real long. So I think they'll hold up pretty well. Most of the things I buy from Dollar Tree, that's this kind of style item, they usually hold up pretty well. I mean, you don't want to wash them on this crazy wash cycle or anything like that or the dry. But, you get the idea. For $4, if you only use them for one season, it's not all that bad. But I think you would get definitely more seasons out of them. I love the embroidery on them, and to find washcloths that have that much embroidery on them for $4 is kind of hard to do. Then look at these, you guys. They have these ladies' holiday pajama pants for $3. So they had a whole end cap of these just the other day. They have the pink or the blue, and they go all the way up to extra large. Then we've got the Christmas aprons. They had these out last year as well. One looks like a giant elf. The other one looks like a Mrs. Claus kind of outfit. Super cute. They are $7 this year. This is a 12 days of socks by Sockopath. You get all the different socks. It's basically like an advent calendar, but you get all the different socks. You can slide the box open and actually see what they look like. Then we've got these adorable little slippers with the bows. They have the smiley faces with the Santa hats. You can also get a pet reindeer costume. They had these out last year as well. I think they had another one. It wasn't just a reindeer, but this is the only one I'm seeing this year. It has the size chart on the back, so you can check and make sure it would fit your dog before you purchase. I love these faux fur stockings. They're $5 each. It's a 21-inch stocking, so it's pretty big. And for $5, they're really well made. They're nice and sturdy. The toes look normal. And I love the little pom-pom on the back. And you can get those in either the gray, the white, or the red. They also have these tapestry runners. There's 13 by 70 inches long. They have the snowflakes with the red background. The Joy has that really cute vintage look that's really popular this year. Also, the holly leaves with the berries down the center, or the poinsettias around the outside edge. Then we've got these light up tinsel Christmas trees with the lights, and the large Christmas trees are about 4 feet tall. Some of them are pre-lit, so those ones are going to cost you a little bit more, and they're 3.5 feet tall, but you get 35 lights already included. And then it's got 90 tips. So basically there's 90 points on the ends of the tree. The 4-foot unlit tree, you can get those in the solid white tree, or you can get them in the solid green. They also have these tabletop Christmas trees cut out of wood. Some of them have the glitter on them. Some are just solid green or white. There's the bottle brush trees that light up. And these aluminum trees, you can get them in black, red, white, or silver. They have the stars at the top. Those are $5 each. Again, you've got the light up ceramic trees and these little potted trees here. Some have the flocking snow. They have the faux poinsettia plants in the red or the white. Some of these Christmas greenery and like hollies and these tins. These are $5 each. There's a bunch of different varieties of flowers there. The old-fashioned style milk cans, there's 3 of them. The Merry Christmas in the green, Happy Holidays in the white, and Merry Christmas in the red. And they all have a coordinating bow at the top. Those were $5 each. They have these metal deer in the gold and the silver, or the tinsel deer in the white, the gold, and the silver. And they're all in different poses. Some are standing, some are laying down. They have the tinsel truck with the tree in the back and the sleigh. You can put your washcloths in there. So see, last year they were $5. This year they marked them down to $4. They had the old tag on that one. We've got the tinsel teddy bear. There's the tinsel nutcracker. And then the snowman. And he's holding a candy cane. There's the faux material, kind of like that faux fur material Christmas presents in the gold and the silver. It has a little bit of greenery and berries at the top, some fake snow. For $4, you can get these coffee mugs with the stuffed animal. There's like a Santa, a gingerbread man, and a snowman. I love these countdown till Christmas signs, like tabletop decor. Most of them have a vintage look to them. The snowman just kind of looked average, but the Santa and the deer all had that vintage look. We've got these tabletop Santas. I love this one with the red and white plaid. He's holding a candy cane. Super cute. They have them in the gray outfit. They also have them in a light tan, also very inclusive. They got the different skin tones, which is always nice to see. So everybody feels included, especially the little kids. And I love the ones with the gray suits. I don't know why. I just like the traditional, but the gray Santa suits I thought were really cute. Then we've got these extra large nutcrackers. Look how cute these are. They have a whole bunch of different varieties of the nutcrackers there. These are those real tall Santas that you can stand up, and the legs go up or down, so you can make them shorter or taller. They have like gingerbread men, there's angels, elves, snowmen, and Santa Claus. A whole bunch of those. Some of those, these are those little critters that sit on the shelf. They have the beads for legs. They had gnomes and Santa Claus, a couple different snowmen, all different hats and different clothing on. The large stuffies, they have an elf. There is a penguin, a Santa Claus, and a snowman. I believe these were each $5. The large gnomes, they had these out last year. Some look like Santa, and some just look like the traditional gnomes. I just love these gingerbread men and snowmen this year. They have the boy and girl set, so if you look at their clothing, you kind of pair them together. Like these two are going skiing, super cute. And then these large gift boxes, they have a Velcro closure in the front. They're a nice, large, sturdy gift box. These are a pop-up Christmas card, and they're so cute. They actually show you what all of them look like. There's 5 different cards that you can choose from, and they are $4. Then we've got these box of 30 premium cards. They're $9. And it shows you on the front what the one card is. Or if you look to the back, it'll show you what all the variety of cards are. And they all come with the envelopes that coordinate. So all the envelopes will coordinate with the different cards that are there, which is nice. And here's all the different varieties you get in each box. They have several different boxes with 5 different cards in each box. I love these reflective magnets. You get 9 of them for your car. When the headlights from someone else's car hits them, it looks like you have all these Christmas bulbs on your car. These are always a favorite of mine, these large signs that they have out. They also have these extra large bells. There's the gold, a little bit of greenery at the top. They also have the silver with the gold bell, and then the dark burgundy red, which I think is my favorite. Also, the clothesline garland, they have Santa's clothes, and there's so cute with the laundry clips at the top. I thought those were really cute. There's the elf clothes, this metal truck with the tree in the back. Also, the old vintage van with all the Christmas lights down the side. They have this little car with the Christmas lights. It has a wreath in the front. And I just love these trays, these wooden trays. This one says joy. There's Merry Christmas with the cardinal, and Santa Claus is coming to town. I just love that one so much. And that is all for today's video. If you made it this long, hooray for you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And leave a comment down below. Did you like this designated video for just Christmas? Don't forget, you can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I hope you all have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you back here next week. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.